Bannerlord has dropped patch 1.1 and it is massive. There is so much to cover in this patch. I will not be covering absolutely everything, as it would probably take 30 to 40 minutes to cover everything they have done. However, I will be doing a 2-day live stream test to test all the things that they have done. First, you have this entire list of crash fixes. As you can see, it's big. Save and load options, localization, a bunch of art, achievements, audio, and then we start getting into some of the good stuff. They now have party screen troop sorting, kind of like how the mod was, which is going to have to be tested out for its functionality to see how good it is. There is now also a fog of war that you're going to have, to where you're not going to know a lot of things about the AI until you actually meet them. There is a new tutorial that you can go through that will try to help people out, which Bannerlord severely lacked in. Also, a couple tooltip options. We do have some fixes in there. And then we come to battles and sieges. They fixed the square and the circle formation, which were absolutely horrendous in the game. Quite a bit more, including there are some siege mechanic fixes along with battle map fixes, in which you could not have your troops spawn and they would not properly go into their correct spot, and it would cause your campaign maps to be a little bit harder to win. And one of the biggest things will be to test the siege mechanics, as they have said that they have fixed a few issues that I have been reporting, especially with siege equipment, such as your towers and your rams, which they do not want to utilize when they actually place them in their correct position. And you can see this is another massive list of changes. So really, this needs to be tested to see how well it is actually now working. Character development. You can now, near Legata, go to a spot where you can retire from your campaign and let one of your heirs take over. Then they did perk overhauls. And you will see right here how many different perks that they actually overhauled. And there were 15 perk name changes done, along with the trade tree, in which they renamed, moved to make it easier to go ahead and get through trading. Once again, that will have to be tested to see how well it is actually working. Then we have clan and party. They fixed a bug with wanderers not spawning. They also said they fixed the teleported governors to multiple settlements. And now they have the ally mechanic in-game, to where you can clear a hideout, claim it by assigning a clan member who has a suitable trait in roguery, and that will act almost as a workshop that will be player run gang and provide some money and a criminal ratings. Allies will be attacked by neighboring gang leaders, and players will have to respond to those attacks in order to keep the alley. So they finally have expanded, and you can own your own alley and make money off of it. Armies, as once again, you could see it is a massive list sitting here of things that are going on. And once again, there is just way too much information to go through until we actually test everything to make sure things are working properly. They also redid village rating. So now the hearth matters in how much that you're actually going to make when you are raiding a village, which makes sense because the more valuable that is in hearth, which they're providing to the town, is the more that you're going to get. Recovery time for villages was also increased, making sure to get the in best light perk, which I believe is in the roguery tree, to recover 20% faster is now really, really important. They said they fixed an issue that allowed minor clan factions to join a kingdom that it should always be at war with by design. We'll have to see exactly what they mean by that, but I know you could recruit clans and give them feasts until they left you. One of the greatest things that they have added is now this. The cycle of wanderers has been changed. Players can now find at least one of each wanderer type in the world at all times. So now exactly who you're looking for will be in the world. You just need to find them. A ton of quest issues have also been addressed. As you can see through here, once again, an enormous list. So there's way too much to go through. Little bit of conversations, and we have our others, which once again, there is a lot. One of the important ones is they increased the base settlement prisoner limit to 60 from 30, and the bonus from each wall level to 30 from 10. So before you started with 30, added 3 10s to your wall size, and could have 60. Now you start at 60, and each wall will increase at 30, which means you can now have a grand total of 150 prisoners. So that is a welcome sight. Is it going to fix the bug that was happening with AI lords? Probably not, as I have not seen that, but let's hope it makes prison breaks easier. A bunch of multiplayer issues that I do not go through, as I am not a multiplayer person. A couple crash fixes, optimization, audio, a little bit of performance. There is some combat. Pole arms, including javelins with 1.2 meters or less, no longer make mounts rear. A little bit of other, and of course, modding. So as you can see, this list is just way too massive to run through to give you all the information you need to know. I will, of course, be running a 2-day test to test all of this stuff out to see exactly what is going on with it. I hope to see you there. Until next time, my friends, take care, and thanks for watching.